You're to witness
recording is
something
on.
Monumental.
It is fucking beautiful.
Nice.
Sink or swim is not efficient teaching approach. Not always, but it has its place. This is sink or swim. These 5 days, guys, are sink or swim. I'll have the vest for you, and I'll put it back on when it's needed. One of the commandments is thou shalt not lie, correct? People say, well, it depends. You know, the ambiguity, right? It depends. Lying to yourself is, in my book, is the biggest sin. If you want to change the world, first button you push is called me button. That's what you change. Without pushing that button, world does not change. Honesty with yourself. Shooting targets with a small side serving of a sidestep. But they will call it a gunfighting. I mean, it's a cosplay. It's a cosplay to make a check mark and nothing more. So if you are in some kind of a high-stress environment situation, let's say a fight, whether it's involving weapons, edged weapons, firearms, whatnot, or it's elbows, empty hands, knees, and pulling hair and gouging eyes, and your whole training is to do what? Is to prevent this bad thing from happening. Well, see, if you bend over like this, he can knee you in the face. If you extend your hand there and he's a BJJ guy, you know, he's gonna get a fucking elbow hyperextension. So it's all what? It's mitigating risks of what may happen, right? What does it make you full-time when all you do, not only in the fight, but in preparation for the fight, in your training, you mitigating the risks of that which has not happened. Mentally, it makes you full-time anxious. Can the anxious mind function properly and objectively? So really, objectivity, it's either, you know, there is no gray in objectivity. It's either black or white. If it's either a fucking fact or it's a lie. There is no half lies or half truths there. Because even 70% truth, it's still a lie. Because it omits 30%, which makes it true. There is a saying, Satan deals in facts, but not the truth.
You know I'm stealing that, right?
No, it's okay. I stole it from one of the priests. So.
Can you elaborate on that just another sentence?
Sure. Moving target is harder to hit. Fact? Yeah. So now if we're looking at the fact that moving target is harder to hit, everyone agrees with that. There is no argument. Any school you go to, even fucking the most traditional square range faggotry shit you can imagine. Yet, in all the teaching about you making a shot is what? Put all the components together to make a perfect shot. What targets do you see most schools use? Smaller dots, this and that, put 3 rounds here, put 5 rounds here, put 5 rounds here. Now, is it good to put 3 rounds here? At what cost? At what cost? Moving target is harder to kill. Can you put 3 rounds in 1 second while you're moving? At 10 yards. If you can, show me. And you're being drilled into doing that because that's your judgment. That's how you're being deemed whether you are legit, whether you have competence, is paper will show. and time, sometimes, if it's more competitive nature or whatnot. What did you sacrifice to achieve those 3 shots? How is your movement? What about your posture? Because I'll guarantee you, you're not going to make those shots doing this and this. You're probably going to have to do this. What did it do to you as a target presented to your opponent? Assuming there's only one known opponent.
Made you a lot easier to...
Made you easier to kill. So while you're buying the motherfucking bullshit dressed in facts that this shot is better than 3 shots here, those facts are making you very easy static target for someone to put one here for you. And you're buying it. But those are all facts. I mean, those guys are not lying to me, are they?